everybody, it's Diane again from Tattered Edges Design with yet another journal flip through. This is the latest one I've just finished. It obviously kind of has a title there called I've Been Thinking. The cover is an old child's activity book, and that was the title of the book, which I thought was too perfect for a journal. So this is the actual cover. It's sewn to scrapbook paper and Mod Podged in between too. And this is scrapbook paper sewn to scrapbook paper. It's a 5-hole stitch binding, which you can see. It is 5 1/4 inches across and 9 inches up and down. It's kind of narrow shape, which is kind of interesting. I thought was kind of cool. And it has 80 pages, counting front and back. So inside there's a pocket right here. It's a journal card I made. The back is blank. This is cut off the back of the activity book. I thought was kind of cute, so I saved that. And the front page here has a scrapbook label. You could put whatever you want there, a name, a date. I markered the edge to kind of match that. This is scrapbook paper. It's a little washi. This is a page out of a paper doll book. And I left the bottom here. I didn't want to cut it off. So it folds up. If you want to cut it off and adhere it somewhere, you certainly could. This is drawing paper sewn to scrapbook paper, a little washi, little mini flip there, a rubber stamp. These are scrapbook paper images on coffee dyed paper, a little washi, a couple tickets in a flip up pocket. This is a piece of a children's book page on coffee dyed paper. Back, obviously. This is just notebook paper with fabric. There's watercolor on it. This is wrapping paper. That was kind of cute and colorful, so I put it in here. There's some places to write. This is out of the actual activity book. It's another child's vintage book page with an illustration there. This is a lightweight type drawing paper with a rubber stamp I've had for years and years. This is also out of the original book, the little scrapbook paper owl there. This is an instruction sheet on how to make, the sock monkey toys, but it was different type of animals. It's a lion, so I put it in here because of the lion. Now we're going back. So this is the drawing paper. It's one of those sticky tab things that you're supposed to mark pages with. Washi tape, scrapbook paper, plants there, the book page, a little flip up thing. This is just paper. That's from the actual activity book. It's just paper on the back of that, wrapping paper, scrapbook paper images, the watercolor notebook paper with seam binding sewn to it, scrapbook paper. This is the book page. You can see more of it on this side. This is that card game, the French card game that Diane does not know how to pronounce. Nielsborn, something like that. 2 cards from that. A little tuck spot that I collaged. It's washi. Bigger fabric flip. This scrapbook paper. Just a little envelope, plain envelope I made with just a plain little card in there. This is the scrapbook paper again, which is a nice weight, pretty heavy. And the other paper doll. And the scrapbook paper with a rubber stamp and a little tiny bit of fabric. Here's another stamp album. I have a whole big book of these. That's why I put them in a lot of journals. This is an Australian stamp. It doesn't actually belong on here. I put it on there. I put that one on too. This is ledger paper, a little fabric. This is a flower I markered on an old book page and cut it out. This is from a different child's book. It's one of the, school readers I cut out. It's not a copy, it's an actual book page and some words. This is a envelope. And it's just a piece of scrapbook paper, so I thought you could write on that. It's kind of cute. It matches, obviously. This is from the actual activity book. I don't know if you could see, I did cut the little card he was holding because I forget what it said, but it had a word on it that just didn't go with our theme here. So I cut it and added a new paper there. So that's that. Scrapbook paper, a little washi. This is a journal card. I added some sheet music to just make it a little more interesting. This is scrapbook paper. Scrapbook paper. This is a how to draw book. So your need to draw a paddle boat is met here. Coloring book. This is a lightweight paper from a planner. This little coffee die with a stamp and a little post-it note thing. Legal paper, fabric. A little extra space on there. This is an actual page from the activity book. Washi, fabric and rickrack. Just a note paper I adhered to the legal pad. This is a flip out pocket with spot from the Dick and Jane book. It's the actual cutout, not a copy. Rubber stamp. It's an index card I drew on. Markers. It's the other side of that planner paper. That was my dog squeaking the chair. Coloring book, the other side of that drawing paper with some fabric. Scrapbook paper with scrapbook paper embellishments I added. And here's the other side of the scrapbook paper with another pocket. It's a vintage flash card I collaged and did some sewing on. This ad is from an old Work Basket magazine. It is real. This is a Hearts playing card sewn to scrapbook paper. Those are real stamps. Some washi. That's a Dr. Seuss page. This is the other side of that ledger. Washi tape. And the other side of the stamp. This is some fabric. This stamp was actually on this paper. It's supposed to be there. And I added that one, little Abner. And here we are at the back with another pocket and a journal card on an index card I made. And there we are at the end. There's the back again. So this is in my shop now. Thank you very much for viewing and have a nice day.